Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Orin, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou. Where we last left off, we beat the main story, and from there we got a new party member, which is Mystia. But before I go into the Mystia thing, I figured I'd attempt this Blood Seal boss again. While I was rendering, I did grind a bunch. I'm now floating around level 150, Reimu level. Mainly I was doing it to get experience, because I do need lots of levels to progress to the floor 21 and on. Also, I'm going to need to do some of the extra stuff, like the boss rush and all that. Also, I was doing it because I need to get I still need to get Scourge to drop off those white knight, the diamond knights in on floor 20. And so far, I haven't been lucky enough to get those, but I have been getting. I did get another Armads, which I gave to someone. Who did I give it to? Oh, that's right. I gave it to Rumia, which got her paralyzed resistance to 52 now, and I equipped her with a poison resist ring just so I can get my poison resist above 30. It kind of lowered her overall stats a bit, but her attack went up, and she's now practically immune to paralyze, so it's kind of a good thing. Also, I got really lucky as well, and got another Flower Blade Kikuryusei, and gave that to Yuugi. So she's pretty powerful now. Her affinities went down a bit, but that's okay. So I'm right now in standard setup. I'm hoping being 150 will be good enough for this Blood Seal boss. The Blood Seal boss requires level 110 plus, but it's pretty tough. It can do a lot of physical damage. I have a lot of hit points, so hopefully that'll even out. Anyway, let's go ahead and try this. Here's Bloodstained seal, another one of those seals. I can feel immense power. What shall we do? Should we break the seal? Yes, of course. Here it comes. I went first. Wonderful. But the real question is, do I survive this first attack? Needle Parade. Yes, barely. Alright. Great Hakurei Barrier. I'm gonna switch in, Rumia. Back. This thing has no real weaknesses. It's very fast. This thing's really, really fast. It probably doesn't look as fast simply because I'm a little bit higher level now. Okay, it didn't seem to hurt my two tanks too badly, but it did tear up Miku pretty badly. This thing has a decent amount of hit points, I think 1 million. And it starts on the final phase, it will introduce a new attack. But otherwise, it's going to do a lot of physical-based attacks, and every once in a while, spam Needle Parade. Alright, let's go ahead and get everyone healed up. Alright, a little bit better shape now. As long as Iku can take another hit, I'll be happy. So, let's go ahead and get this started. I don't know if it can be affected by any status effects or debuffs, so I'm just going to go with raw damage. Let's go back. It does nothing but physical attacks, so these characters should be alright. Oh, never mind, it does no ballistic light, which I believe is actually magic-based. Alright, first it hits 71,000, not bad. Slash of Eternity. Almost 200,000 damage, perfect. I could do it on Reimu just to get stronger heals, but I'm probably just going to be buffing with Reimu and healing with Rumia. Alright, over 100,000. Congrats, Amelia. Okay, buff everyone up again. Swap in Youmu. Magic Light. Not too bad. Okay, we're in good shape now. Thundercloud cycle back on Youmu again. Slash of Eternity. Who would have thought, another 42 levels makes a difference. Alright. Let's swap you in. It's probably about to hit the next phase at this rate. Crystal Light. Whoa, that's a lot stronger. I'll go ahead and Colorful Rain. And I'm just going to heal Eco to full. Actually, stimulate mine rate. 42,000. You don't have enough. Get those buffs back up. Great Hawkeye barrier. Okay, now I can go you. There we go, you're almost full. Flame blast. That's nothing to worry about. Alright, killed it. Perfect. It has no drop, but it does give you 200,000 experience and 168,000 skill points, so not too bad. What was that? It controlled the Euro loop. I so thought we were dead. And yeah, what was up with that super long name? It was so long it didn't even fit onto the screen. That's cave speak for you. Looks like since we beat it, the Blood Seal's power has weakened. It might be a good idea to break all seals from now on. Shall we test it later? Okay, there we go. First Blood Seal down. There are 4 in total, and then there's a final Blood Seal boss that gets unlocked. Pretty much you break 4 of the seals, and then you come back to this first seal here, and you'll end up fighting another boss. That's pretty tough. Alright. Back to Genocide. I'm gonna go ahead and save, because that was awesome. And, yeah, we're a bit over level, but whatever. I got slaughtered by that moth enough times that I absolutely hate Needle Parade. Needle Parade just kills everything. We didn't get to see its final attack, which it unlocks around the when it's pretty low on HP, but I'm not going to worry about it, because all it would have done is done a lot of damage, and it would have spammed it every round. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the Scarlet Mansion. As promised, I will talk about Mystia. I'm not going to go to her stats, just know she's pretty much one of those fast physical attackers. Alright, Ill-Star Dive. Well, first of all, let's go over Affliction Resist. Look at that. 30, 30, 30, 30, well, 10. But she's practically immune to everything but death. So if you equip her, just practically if you equip her with like one of those black opals or whatever that we get, that gives like plus 6%, or plus 6 to all Affliction Resist, she pretty much becomes immune. Anyway, her elemental affinities kind of suck. She's resistant to wind and nature, but vulnerable to practically everything else. Defense-wise, she's not too good, but she has high speed, high attack, and that's about it. She has 4 attacks. Ill-Star Dive is her main single-target non-elemental attack. It's reasonably fast and does it does pretty good damage. Like for a short delay attack, it's pretty powerful. Poisonous Moth Dark Dance is a multi-target nature spell. It's a multi-target physical spell that has a powerful poison and paralysis. It's not as good as Wriggle's poison and not as good as Suwako's paralyze, but it's both and they're pretty good. I mean, it's the difference between, well, it's a pretty high difference between the poisons between Wriggle, because Wriggle has the best poison in the game. But comparing it between Suwako and her paralyze, hers is reasonably good. It's good enough for boss fights. This thing's really good for also sweeping, because it's not only might kill all the monsters, but if it doesn't kill them, it'll probably paralyze them. Midnight Chorus Master is a multi-target non-elemental spell. It is, okay, it's non-elemental, it has high multipliers, and can inflict a weaker version of Paralyze. It's not as strong as Poison Moth's Dark Dance, but it's still a Paralyze. And it does pretty good damage. Usually when you use this move is when you're up against something that has resistance to nature and you still want to have a chance of paralyzing. Otherwise, you probably just spam this move. Anyway, Mysterious Song is a single target enhancing spell that cures poison, paralyze, and silence, and turns debuffs into stat buffs. So in other words, alright, Rumia's Demarcation heals everyone and removes debuffs. What was it? Suiko's has a spell that removes both buffs and debuffs, but Mystia is the only character in the game that has a ability to change stat debuffs into stat buffs. So if you're at minus 50 speed from, you know, getting hit with some sort of ice spell or something, you can just cast this spell and you now have plus 50% speed. It's really powerful. Unfortunately, I don't really get too much opportunity to use this in most I really don't care about debuffs on my tanks in most cases. But it's still a really good move. It's a very good support move. So she's got good support moves, got really good AoEs with poison and paralysis, and a very strong single attack. So she has very good moves. She's one of the top tier characters as far as anyone's tier list. Usually Mystia is up in their A list, if not S list. So you can't really go wrong with Mystia. But I've beaten the game with her, so I'm not going to use her. So that's a pity. To unlock Mystia, you have to get... What you do is you beat the game, and then you have to step into floor 21. And once you step into floor 21, that makes her event appear on floor 1. So you go to floor 21, exit, go back to floor 1, and and Mystia will be there. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the completely wrong screen. And swap in Rumia. Rumia's kind of been not doing so well. I kind of been neglecting her, but that's okay. She can still do some okay damage. Alright, save game again. And, we got a few options we can do. Let's go to floor 5. Oh, okay. You see this little boss icon here? This is one of the version 2 bosses. I'm kind of tempted to see what it's like. That was my original intention, but let's find out. Probably gonna get one encounter. Nope. Alright. This is Rumia version 2. In fact, if you click on it, look, it says Rumia version 2. I just got hit with a lot of debuffs. She opened with demarcation. Let's go ahead and fix some of that. Depending on the boss, a fight can be a lot easier or a lot harder compared to the boss fight you did originally. I'm not too sure about Rumia. Like, the first time I did the version 2 bosses, I attempted Meiling first, and she kicked my ass. She just absolutely slaughtered me. Meiling version 2 knows Rentetsu Fist, and, or Rentetsu Fist, sorry, and knows Arrow Rain, which is a really powerful physical attack. Anyway, this is Rumia. I think she's vulnerable to spirits, I want to say. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. Cloud Summer attack. I hope I don't get debuffed again. That was annoying. Light Ray. Okay, it's not too bad. We can fight this boss. To get one of the stars, we do have to beat every single version 2 boss. So that is something to note. 218,000. Not too bad. She does hit pretty hard. Nothing too outstanding though. Speed down. Okay, that's a little annoying. Iku's slowed down right now, which is kind of hindering my turn order. Okay, that didn't hurt at all. Let's go ahead and heal you back up. I'm gonna go ahead and do Horai Barrage. 188,000. Well, sick of that. Paralyzed. Really? Whatever, I'll swap you out anyway. Ow. That hurt a lot. Go ahead and cast Curse of Flat Tips again. I don't know how many hit points these version 2 bosses have. If you want to look up the version 2 bosses, you're going to have to go to the Japanese wiki and do Google Translate on it, because it's not on the regular wikis, which is kind of disappointing. Let's go back. Ray. Okay, that's starting to hurt a lot. My buffs are fading. You're 100%. Okay, not too bad. Just focus on spirit damage and be sure you're able to survive her AoE, because that AoE did do a lot of damage. Did about 9,000 to a lot of her party members. If you have a lot of Mystic Affinity, you can probably reduce that damage a bunch. Anyway, we got 150,000 skill points and a lot of XP. Okay, there is no dialogue or anything. All the version 2 bosses is just go straight into a boss fight and then, you know, a victory. Alright, back to Genocide. So, I usually include in the descriptions information about boss fights, but I literally have no information on the version 2 bosses, so I can't really help you there. Let's go ahead and go to floor 20. And we're gonna go for the portal to the right here. You need 2 stars to go over here. Okay. So we can go here. I'm gonna go a little slow here because there are bosses here. Okay. No, you guys again. Since I gave our mods to Rumia, she has over like 40 stamina now, which is pretty insane. I mean, she can pretty much stay in the front row and fight all for an entire like session. Alright, kill this thing. Yep. I'll spend the skill points and all that later. I'm not too worried about it. The only annoying part is that you step back here and teleport you back, so you're gonna have to do this to get to the other ones. This spot's nothing but a bunch of long passageways, so it's not a big deal. Okay. There are 3 items we still need to get the full 10 pages for the star we need. One is a treasure box that's somewhere in floor 20, which is what we're searching for right now. The other is a drop from the Diamond Knight, and the last one is from doing the boss rush, which I may attempt later on a later video. Well, I'm definitely going to attempt it on a later video, but we'll see about doing it soon. Because the issue about the boss rush is you run out of stamina on a lot of characters if you're not careful. When I did it, I did pretty good until the very end, and you fight Maribel again, and I got down to the point where I had literally no resources to fight with. I had Tenshi tanking, I had Minoriko healing, and I was purely surviving because I was spamming that Dispel Sword Tenshi has that removes buffs off of bosses and stuff. And I was just spamming that over and over again while also recovering SP because Maribel also can spam Genstorm. The only attackers I had was Rin, who's not really designed for boss fights. Okay, another boss. I'm not going to fight it. I don't remember which one that is. I think it's Meiling, and I don't want to fight Meiling yet. Actually, I might try it, but I'm going to do that after I reveal everything here. But yeah, I had I lost like a lot of characters. Simply, you don't lose them by stamina. What will happen is you'll hit 0 stamina and you can't swap out, so you're locked in place until you die. I lost a lot of people, generally from instant death attacks, from like Yuyuko and stuff. Which is why, you know, I always equip instant death stuff now. Because I'd rather prevent that than getting extra few attack power. Doesn't even hurt Meiling now. She's freaking boss. Oh great, we got another Flower Blade of Curiosity. Just a note, when you find the item first, if you don't have the item, it's 5% drop rate, but if you have the item, it's 1.5% drop rate. So I've gotten 2 of these now, so my luck is kind of wacky right now. It's plus 72% attack, defense, speed, mind, and speed. I don't know who to give it to. Actually, I can give it to, yeah. Here, you can have yourself a collaborate, whatever. You don't really need the extra hit points, and you don't really need recovery, so here you go. Congrats. I can also sell them later if I have just too many of them. They are definitely worth a lot for selling. But I'm not going to do anything like that until later. Oh, you guys can. Definitely wish these guys would drop a ribbon so I can take advantage of that. I remember when that thing actually did like 3,000 damage to me with buffs up. Alright, we need to go ahead and use, you. What I'm gonna do is do Slash of Eternity. I'm gonna completely ignore the, casters. Heal back all the damage I just did. Wonderful. Yep. You're seeing it right. I'm taking 0 damage from all these attacks. Except that one. That one actually hurts a lot. That too. Heal you. I'm only passing her turn right now because I don't need to swap her out yet. There we go. Running out of SP. I'm kind of wasting my SP right now. Cover. Cover. There we go. Nothing? Just more searching. Save time, I'm just gonna kill them all at once. Like that. And we'll go ahead and use you. That's right. The Norns are a little bit resistant to fire, so I go ahead and use her regular physical attack, which still does pretty good damage. Whoa. Found a path. Alright, we'll go ahead and follow it for right now. Because I really just want to find treasure. But I don't want to run into any bosses, so I'm going kind of slow. Alright, this is the thing that has the drop lead, so 5% chance, 1 out of 20. I don't know how many times I've fought it so far. I think more than 20. This is actually a bad situation, because I don't have Youmu with enough SP. I'll just go ahead and use you. And I'll use you. I'm going to use a regular attack. It's not going to be enough. If I end up losing a character, I might just keep going. Focus. Scourge. Yep, lost a character. 212,000 damage. And now it dies. Yep. Alright, not much we can do about that. Finish this path at least, and let's see what's over here now. off just leaving everyone out like this. And why not? Actually, I do need to swap them. It has to do with the turn order type thing, because Iku's not as fast as my DPSers. Okay, this area is clear. And, let me go ahead and take a short break. I'm gonna go and heal up and get all my stuff together, and I'll see how long this video is. Actually, let's go ahead and call this video. If it's short, I apologize. But, we did fight 2 bosses, and, yeah. What I'll probably do is we'll see about going after the next Bloodseal boss, and kind of get these bosses spread out a little bit, so I don't have to write as long descriptions on my videos. Anyway, I am the Rusty Orin, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon.